What's going on, guys? Danny here from Metal Couch, and today I'm going to be talking about Aliexpress.com and the custom guitars that you can get ordered from this website. You're going to notice in the title of this video that it is part 1. The reason for that is because I've ordered a guitar through Aliexpress, through a store in China, in which they are going to custom build a guitar for me, and at the time that I'm recording this, it should be in... See, today's the 24th of August, and I'm filming this. It should be in tomorrow. And I wanted to go over the specs of the guitar, just kind of document what I expect from the guitar before I get it. And AliExpress came to my attention just going through YouTube guitar videos and people talking about, hey, you can get like a cheap Chinese custom guitar for X amount of dollars through AliExpress. There's several different builders that are on the website. AliExpress is essentially just a Chinese version of Amazon.com. And I decided to take a chance, and out the door, well, I shouldn't say out the door, but when all's said and done, it's around $350 for what I wanted. And the guitar that I wanted was, it's an Explorer body. It's going to be all black with a few details that I won't share right now because I kind of want them to be a surprise. An Explorer body, really simple, nothing that complex, and I wanted to talk about my experience ordering through AliExpress because I've noticed on YouTube there are people that either absolutely despise this website and the guitar custom shops there, or there are people who are like, yeah, if you want to get a affordable Chinese guitar that you can get shipped to you and you can customize all the innards, because let's face it, that's what I'm expecting tomorrow when I get it in, is to have to replace a lot of electronics in it. Then AliExpress is definitely the way to go, especially if there are, if there's a guitar shape with certain attributes that you want that aren't available in standard production runs, and you don't really feel like shelling out thousands of dollars for a USA custom shop guitar, which is exactly my mindset going into this. Is, yeah, I'm probably going to need to do some work to the guitar I'm getting tomorrow, but it beats saving, what, $3,000 to $4,000 probably to get the kind of guitar that I want. My experience with this seller, the name of the seller here is, it's the name of the store, not the guy. I believe it is, I'm sorry, I should have had this like ready to go. Ah, yes, Laurel Music Factory Store through AliExpress. This guy, great communication. Things that I requested while the guitar was being built is almost every step of the way, whenever there was a major piece put into the guitar, I wanted photographs of it, like when the bridge, or like when the body was cut and routed for the pickups and the bridge and everything. I wanted a photo of it. I ordered an ebony fretboard because I was given the choice between rosewood and ebony, and with the current deal with rosewood right now, I didn't want to take the gamble of it going through customs and them opening it up and going like, hey, guess what? This is illegal. And I don't really know how that would work and who gets prosecuted into what. I guess it would be me because I'm paying to have something imported. And I just didn't want to take that risk with rosewood, so I went on ahead and splurged and put an extra, I think he charged me like an extra $30 to get an ebony fretboard put on there, and that's more of like a safety thing on my end because I don't want any trouble with customs. All along the way, sending me photos, great communication. Of course, there is a little bit of a language barrier. I didn't have any huge issues with that. Reading the stuff in kind of a broken English. I assume it's the same on his end too. He might not fully understand English. So working that out, did a great job and had no communication breakdowns. I think the only part that might have been confusing in the order was I sent him reference pics of the guitar that I wanted. And it's a hybrid of a whole bunch of different Explorers from various companies. I basically just Frankensteined pieces from various companies to put into this guitar. And originally, and I should have caught on to this, The pick that I sent him, the bridge was like a Kaler tremolo bridge, and I didn't want that. I want a fixed bridge. It's already bad enough that I'm ordering through a Chinese shop. I don't want to have to deal with like a bootleg tremolo bridge. So fixed bridge, you know, just go on ahead and save the headache there. It's kind of hard to screw up a fixed bridge guitar. So there was a little bit of back and forth there. He was like, he's like, so do you want a fixed bridge or do you want that Kaler looking system in a fixed bridge? So this is really the only issue that I had in the process. In terms of him making the guitar, when all was said and done, by the time I had submitted the order, I first started getting production photos of it about 7-8 days later that he began to work on it, and then it was probably another 8 to 9 days after that it was finished. So I stressed to him, just take your time. You know, it's no rush. I would rather it. I sent him in a message that was like, I would rather you take your time, correct any problems or issues that may come along. You know, basically don't half-ass it. Do what you need to do. And then it's about 2 weeks to get through customs, which I'm surprised because at the time that I'm recording this, there's like a whole bunch of storms going on across the Pacific. So I guess that got into customs like right before all the bad storms were hitting Hawaii and things like that in the Pacific Ocean. So I lucked out there. But overall, my experience with Aliexpress has been, I guess you could say, it's been fine. I've read and seen a whole bunch of horror stories of people talking about how the seller that they were with had no idea what they were talking about, which I guess could happen anywhere on that website. You know, you're taking a gamble by going through these Chinese shops. But I did a lot of research before picking this particular one. There were several others that I messaged with the specifications that I wanted. I had one that flat out said like, no, we can just make you like a black Explorer that looks like the ESP James Hetfield Explorer. Oh, you can't customize anything on it. That bootleg ESP logo has to stay on there. I'm like, that's not going to work. I don't want it to go through customs and have them pull it for being like this counterfeit. So that's another thing. One piece of advice I'm going to give to anyone who's watching this video thinking of ordering a custom through AliExpress, for the love of God, change the logo on the headstock. You might think that it's going to be really cool for you to have this fake ESP or this fake Gibson, but if customs opens up your guitar and they take a look at that, they're going to pull it. You can read plenty of stories, you can hear a lot of stories about people who have done this, and some people get lucky and it slips through. I had a guy, there was a YouTube video I saw, I can't remember what the guy's name was. He got a bootleg ESP, has an ESP logo, custom shop logo on the headstock, and he managed to get it through. So that's my one piece of advice, because that's probably the thing that's going to stop you if you decide to import one of these. Tomorrow, depending on what time the guitar comes in, I may have a video unboxing it. I have a brand new amplifier sitting over there. I haven't plugged it in yet, haven't even tried it out. I'm expecting the pickups in this guitar that I'm getting tomorrow, I'm expecting them to kind of be garbage. You know, it's just what I was expecting. I wanted to swap out the pickups in it anyway. Even though the photos he sent me of the guitar have EMG pickup covers on there, it's like, those aren't going to be EMGs. But I made sure that he routed the body for a 9-volt in case I wanted to go the active route. I'm still debating on what pickups I want to put inside of it, because I don't think that the bootlegs that I'm getting are going to be active, fully expecting them to be passives with EMG covers on them. So yeah, this has just been a video talking about my experience with AliExpress. I know it's kind of scatterbrained, and you know, I'm just kind of thinking about this off the cuff. If you have any questions about ordering through AliExpress, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm pretty good about returning comments as they pop up on my phone or over here on my laptop. You know, you get little notifications saying that people have left a comment. So anything you need to know about the order process, what to look for, what to, definitely what to look out for. Like, if you feel that the custom shop is being suspicious, like if they don't offer you photos during the production process, I would probably say don't go with that particular shop, because to me that's very important. And also the pictures need to be clear. They shouldn't be taken on what looks like a disposable Kodak in a fluorescent lit room somewhere. They need to be brightly lit. The photos I received were well lit, great digital photos. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see if this thing survived the trek across the Pacific Ocean. And I can't wait to find out if the frets are garbage and what pickups are inside this guitar. Thanks a lot for watching. Danny here from Metal Couch, signing out.